The House Ethics Committee has just released its report on former Congressman Matt Gaetz. According to the report, the committee found substantial evidence that Gaetz had sex with a 17-year-old in 2017 in violation of Florida statutory rape law and engaged in a broader pattern of paying women for sex. Olivia, what sticks out to you from this final report?
Well, the details about that alleged sexual encounter, which the committee says that they have substantial evidence to support with the 17-year-old girl. Specifically, in this report that's been released, she is identified only as victim A. And the committee says based on her own testimony, in part, is how they were able to substantiate this. It occurred at a party in Florida in 2017. The woman told the committee that she was absolutely sure of her sexual interaction with Gaetz at that time, that she had just completed her junior year of high school, Diane, and that she was under the influence of drugs at that party, and that she saw Matt Gaetz himself doing drugs at that party. So it sort of also feeds into that larger narrative that the committee details in this report about Matt Gaetz's drug use, that they say they were able to substantiate. There's multiple women in this report sitting in front of me that told the committee that they had seen Matt Gaetz personally doing drugs. And they also sort of document, Diane, these larger payments that Gaetz made to women, sometimes in cash, sometimes through apps like PayPal, Venmo, of course, which ABC has reported thanks to, Will Staken. And they have this chart in here, Diane, where they say it summarizes payments made by Gaetz or his associate to women. It totals nearly $100,000, Diane, from the years 2017 to 2020. There's 12 women in here, as well as Joel Greenberg, nearly $100,000 in payments that they say they believe was related to sexual activity or drug use, though they have some caveats that they're not able to substantiate all of those payments. They do have reason to believe that that was for the illicit activity. So a really in-depth, sort of scathing look here, Diane.
And Olivia, last week, Gaetz released a statement saying in part, quote, "It's embarrassing, though not criminal, that I probably partied, womanized, drank, and smoked more than I should have earlier in life. I live a different life now." Now, he was trying to fight the release of this report. Now that it's out, what do you think this means for his career going forward?
Well, it certainly seemed to have derailed his possibility of becoming the Attorney General. Of course, he withdrew his name amidst these allegations. And he is right, that it wasn't, at least in the Department of Justice investigation, found to be criminal. They did not end up bringing charges against him. So it will remain to be seen what happens with his career. He resigned because he was expected to become Attorney General. That, of course, did not happen. So he's no longer a congressman. Part of the reason that he was fighting the release of the report in that court document saying, he's a private citizen now, and the committee had lost jurisdiction over him, and they should not be able to release this report. Of course, that was unsuccessful because now here we're talking about it. So interesting to see where he goes next here. It certainly seems, at least in the short run, to have derailed his plans.